NKTelco Sports welcomes you to Botkins, Ohio, where the Fort Loramie Redskins take on the Botkins Trojans. This game brought to you by Minster Bank, Keyhole Pizza, 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwederman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, NKTelco, Francis Furniture, St. Mary's Trucking, Cy Schwederman, West Staff, Radio Hospital, First National Bank, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. This is an NKTelco Sports production.
Welcome back. We have volleyball action here on NKTelco Sports. We're ready to do the starting lineups here. We'll catch them real quick. There's Taylor Ernst, number 1. Sarah Stang. Maeve Higgleford. Abby Holdhouse. Patty Meyer. Morgan Holscher. Starters for the Fort Loramie Redskins. Head coach for the Redskins, John Rogers. It's his 10th year. They're 3-3 right now. Now for the Trojans. Danielle Schwartz. Paige Oakley. Alexa Jones. Kayla Kohler. Sarah Bergman. Casey Woodall. And Jenna Pitch. Your starters for the Lady Trojans. Trojans are 1-3 on this season. They've won their first game, lost their last 3. They're coached by Brian Trigo in his 10th year at the helm, on his 12th year at the helm of the Botkins Lady Trojans. Again, we'd like to welcome you to volleyball action between Botkins Trojans and the Fort Loramie Redskins. I'm Dave Kanapke, along with my cameraman Tyler Wolf and producer Isaac Sell. Pleased to bring you tonight's game. Let's talk about our keys to the game. Brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Salina, where the dealer makes a difference. We'll first start with the Redskins. They're looking for some consistencies. 3-3. They've run in some really good teams. Actually, they're 3 losses to 3 undefeated teams. They played good against them, but they weren't consistent to finish off any runs they had and finish off games. They're trying to be more consistent. They're going to lean on their seniors. 4 seniors, a lot of experience. Kaylee Barhorst, Sarah Stang, Libera Taylor Ernst, and Maeve Higgleford. They'll try to lean on that experience. Now for the Botkins Trojans, their keys to the game. Their big number 1 key is their passing, especially their serve-receive. If they can do that, they can run a good offense. They've had their struggles with that part of the game. And then the next thing is they want to hit it to their big hitters, get it to their big hitters, set it. Got to be Casey Woodall, Sarah Bergman, Paige Oakley. Their big 3 hitters are all about 6 foot tall. If they get their passing and their setting going, they can play some good offense. So it looks like we're ready to start here, and it'll be the Fort Loramie Redskins. It'll be Sarah Stang to start. We are underway here at Botkins Gymnasium, the old Botkins Gym. Served by Stang. Dug in the backcourt, all the way over. The Bergman hits it, and it goes out of bounds. Point Redskins. Redskins 3-3 on the season. They've lost to OG, Minster, and Fort Loramie. Those teams are all undefeated for a total of 12-0, so a very tough schedule. Served by Stang. That was hit all the way across, and on the overkill, Maeve Higgleford puts it down for the kill. 2-0 Fort Loramie here early. JV game tonight was won by Fort Loramie 25-13, 25-9. Stang serve. Dug by Schwartz. On the 3rd hit, they're able to push it, and that will go out of bounds. So they missed on the overpass. Not able to take advantage of the side out. Will bring it to the Lady Trojans. It'll be Casey Woodall, one of 6 seniors on this team, with the running left-handed serve that's into the net. So side out will take it to the Redskins. Maeve Higgleford, senior middle hitter, rotates back to the back row. Serves from deep behind the line. Dug out there by Schwartz. They set Bergman, but it is blocked. Blocked there by 31 Megan Holscher. Also number 7, Kaylee Barhorse, with the defense for the Redskins as they lead 4-1 on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first, our scoreboard sponsor, as always here on NKTelco Sports. Dug there by Jones. They go to Bergman again, and once again blocked. This time it looks like Barhorse with the block. So some good defense being played by the Redskins. Hilgeford continues to serve. Jones with a dig, and they will call a catch. Illegal hit. And a 6-1 lead for the Redskins. Well, I mean, a relatively young team. They lost a lot of good players off a 19-9 regional team last year. And there was a serve, but nobody was ready yet. The whistle was not blown. They are going to replay that last play. Some disagreement among the official if that was an illegal hit or not. So Hilgefort will serve again as they have a replay on the last point. Hilgefort doesn't take many steps. She stands way behind even the basketball out of bounds line. Serve, there's Jones. Dug out by Pitts. Over to Oakley. Dug by Hilgeford. Set over to Stang from the back row. Dug by Jones. Meyer will set Barhorse, and that will go wide. Point, Trojans. Senior Jenna Pitts will go back to serve. In the lineup, number 5, Alexis Vehorn, into the left outside position for Coach Brian Trigo in his 12th year. Jenna Pitts with the serve. Dug there by Stang. Meyer chases it down over to Barhorse. Pitts tries to save it, but that's a kill for Barhorse. Kaylee Barhorse, 3-year starter on this team. Had a lot of accolades last year, including first team All Shelby County League. Back to serve Abby Holdhouse. Junior serve is across. Dug by Schwartz. They will set Vehorn, but not able to get it across. Point for the Redskins. Redskins 3-3. They started off 2-1 at the quarter invite, and they went 2-1 on that. We'll recap in a second. Pitts will set Vehorn. That will go into the net. Fort Loramie took 4th place in a very good Coldwater invite. And we will have a timeout on the floor by Botkins. You're watching high school volleyball here on NKTelco Sports.
Your parents have given you so much throughout the years. They were there when you won first place. Your first heartbreak. Your first car. Your first wreck. Graduation. Planning that special day. Is it time to give back? Give your mom the life she gave you at Elmwood.
Good start by the Lady Redskins as they jump out to an 8-2 lead. Botkins with the timeout as they're back on the floor. 6 seniors on the Botkins team. Jenna Pitts, Kayla Kohler, Alexis Jones, Paige Oakley, Casey Woodall, and Madison Oakley. Hoping to rely on that experience this year, those 6 seniors. Right now they trail by 6. Short serve by Holdhouse. Bumped across by Vehorn. They go over to Barhorse. She puts it away. Kaylee Barhorse with another kill. Stretches the lead to 7-2. Talked about Fort Loramie got 4th place in the Coldwater invite, a very tough invite. All 8 teams were in the regionals last year. Then they lost to Minster last week in 3. They beat Anna in a very good 5-set match. They lost to New Bremen on Saturday in 4, and there is an ace by Abby Holdhouse. Right down the line there for the ace. First ace by either team. Serve across. Hit by Oakley. Barhorse with the hit. Off the set by Sophia Albers. And another kill by Barhorse. She had been going cross court. This time she went down the line for the point. 11-2 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Holdhouse continues to serve, and there'll be an ace. Little mix-up in the back row by the Trojans. And Botkins will take another timeout. While we got a minute, we'd like to thank our sponsors for making this telecast possible. Keyhole Pizza, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco, Francis Furniture, St. Mary's Trucking, Cy Sweeterman, West Staff, Radio Hospital, 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schruderman Pharmacies, New Knoxville Supply. Our Keys to the Game sponsor is brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Salina, where the dealers make a difference. We have a player of the game for both teams, sponsored by Brookins Neighborhood Pub in Fort Loramie, and that will sponsor the player of the game for Fort Loramie, and then for Botkins, that is sponsored by Subway with locations in Botkins and Anna. And again, our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. First National Bank, think first. Right now, the scoreboard favors Fort Loramie Redskins. They have an early 10-point lead. Coach Trigo's already burned his both timeouts, trying to break this run for the Redskins. Short serve by Holdhouse, bumped across by Vhorn. Albers will set Barhorst, pushed across. And there's a tip, and that will fall. Sarah Bergman with a tip. Dink able to just catch part of the line. Point for Botkins. Botkins started out the season with a win over Temple Christian back last Tuesday. This is their 5th match in a week. Serve across by Bergman. Albers sets Barhorst. That's too long. So side out gives it a point for the Botkins Trojans. Bergman Jr. serve across. Albers back set to Holscher. Bumped across by Schwartz. Over to Barhorst, through the power and down. Went over the top of a couple blockers, and Barhorst with 4 kills here in the early going. Barhorst rotates back to serve. Dug there by Schwartz. Back set to Oakley. Nice dig in the back row there by the Redskins. Barhorst from the back row and down. A lot of topspin on that hit, so a back row kill by Barhorst. Also along the way, Emily Austin, number 11, had a nice dig in the back row to keep it alive, to make that spike possible. Substitution will have Janelle Greavy in the game. She replaces Vhorn. She will go to the front row. Barhorst with the serve. Dug by Jones. Pitts. Sets Schwartz. That's blocked back. Point for the Redskins. Barhorst short serve. Pitts has to hit it. And there's a mix-up on the second one. Another point for the Redskins. (16-4) has been all Fort Loramie in the early going here. Versus the best of 5, so we have a long way to go yet. Dug by Schwartz. Back set to Oakley. Tries to tip it across. Ernst is there. Hit by Stang through the blockers. Off the set of Albers, Sarah Stang with a kill. Barhorst another service time short. Schwartz comes up to get it. Pitts back set to Oakley. Nice dig by Barhorst. Pushed across by Albers. Pushed across by Pitts. Good volley going here. Pitts to the back row to Bergman. Nice save there by Austin. Pushed across. Pitts will try to push it deep, but there's Barhorst. Tries to go in the middle. That will be 4 hits. So good volley there by both teams, and Botkins prevails there for the side out and point. Into the game is Casey Woodall, one of the tall players for Botkins. She goes into the front row, number 25. Serve across by Alexis Jones. Albers will set Stang. Dug back. Pitts, Woodall. There's Ernst again. Stang from the left side. Nice dig by Bergman. Back to Stang. We have a battle at the net. And looks like Woodall's in the net, so a point for the Redskins. So we're starting to have a little better volleys as we go along here. Girls are battling here in a very warm gymnasium here at Botkins High School, the old high school, we should say. Served by Ernst, dug by Jones. Woodall will go to Greavy, won't make it across. So point for the Redskins. It's a senior libero, Taylor Ernst. Back to serve. Serve across, dug by Bergman. There's Sex Schwartz, and that's blocked. Give the block there to Albers. Also Hilgefort right there as well. Ernst will continue to serve with a 20-5 lead. Dug by Jones, Pitts. Bergman from the back row, that's blocked by Hilgefort, pushed across by Pitts. Slide forward. Schwartz will hit it with a kill. Danielle Schwartz. This time it'll get it down the line for the kill. Greavy will leave. In will be Kayla Kohler. I believe she will set out of the back row. As Pitts rotates into the front row. So they run a 6-2 offense. Kohler's serve across. Dug by Barhorse. Pushed across by Albers. Nice save by Jones. Eventually hit across by Pitts. Stang from the middle and down. So that went to Stang that time. She was hitting from the middle. She went back to the left side or the right side of the defense of Botkins for the point. Back to serve Sophia Albers. Albers serve. Dug by Jones and not able to get the third hit there. The substitution is Maddie Ukule. And one of these 6 seniors for the Trojans. As Albers continues to serve. Serve will go wide. Be the first missed serve for the Redskins tonight. Sarah Bergman will rotate into the front row. Daniel Schwartz, Jr. back to serve. Dug by Ernst. Albers chases it down. Come to cross by Woodall. Ernst. Albers will go to Stang. And the kill. Sarah Stang with another kill for the Redskins. Just the 2 points away from set point. Stang will go back to serve for the Redskins. Waiting for the whistle from the referee. She gets it. Served by Stang. Dug by Jones. They set Bergman. Dug by Ernst. Albers chases it down. Back set to Holdhouse. Hit by Woodall and down. Casey Woodall with the kill. Lefty with a nice hit on the ball across the net. Senior Woodall will go back to serve. Running serve. Albers chases it down. There's a dink by Barhorse. Will bring the Redskins to game point. Ilgafor goes back to serve. Nice save there by Kohler. They'll go back set to Holdhouse. Nice block by Bergman. The Barhorse will put it away. Kaylee Barhorse with her 7th kill of set 1 gives the Redskins the final point of set 1 as they win 25-8 on our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll take a break. We'll come back with set 2 here on NKTelco Sports.
Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Getting ready for the second set here as Fort Loramie dominated the first set 25-8. Got off to a big lead and just rode it from there. Botkins will have the first serve here. Danielle Schwartz Jr. will start it off, so hopefully the Trojans get off to a better start here. Their serve is across. Chase down Meyer will set it. Slide play to Hilgeford will off the tip. Oh no, they'll say no tip. Captain Barhorse wants to have a tip, and they're not going to get the call, it looks like. So the point will go to Botkins. A lot of Redskin players are very sure there was a tip, but the referees that have the final say no. So Schwartz will serve with a 1-0 lead. Led by Stang, Meyer. Hilgeford will have to bump it across. Hit by Pitts and down. Jenna Pitts able to take advantage there of the high hit there, and Pitts able to knock it down. Schwartz serving 2 in a row. Rolling serve. Dug by Barhorse. Chased down by Meyer. Pushed across by Holdhouse. Hit by Bergman, and I think she got a little bit into the net. Set a little bit too close there. Bergman brushes the net side out to the Redskins. Sarah Stang will serve. She's joining starting lineup with Hattie Meyer, Abby Holdhouse, Maeve Hilgeford, Barhorse, and Ernst. Ball back on the Fort Loramie side. Stang from the back row with the kill. Stang now with 3. Starting lineups for Botkins, 24 Bergman, 26 Pitts, 25 Woodall, 14 Kohler, number 11 Jones, and number 4 Schwartz. As we have a little bit of a malfunction. There's some type of a buzzer going off right now. And it's not on full sound, and they'll just play through it. Jones will bump it to Bergman. Tries to angle too much. The point for the Redskins. Back to the scorer's table, they're trying to figure out where the buzzing sound is coming from. Meanwhile, on the court, Stang will continue to serve. Dug by Schwartz. Over to Bergman. Bergman with a hit and down. Hit the top of the net, one over the blockers. Sarah Bergman with her 2nd kill of the match. Casey Woodall back to serve. Senior southpaw with a running serve. And there's an ace. Casey Woodall. Nice serve. A couple girls got their arm on her, or their hand on, if you will, for Fort Loramie, but she ties the score at 3 apiece. Coach Trigo now going to the breakers box, and I think he just turned off one of the scoreboards, but the buzz is away. So back to action. They set Bergman. She will tip it and down. Sarah Bergman, very smart hit there as she saw the court, saw the opening across the court. She hits it down. That's 5-3. Now it looks like both scoreboards are out, so we'll try to keep the score as best we can. And that will be an ace, or I'm sorry, a missed serve. So that'll be 5-4. There's one of the scoreboards back on. It's Maeve Hilgeford back to serve. It's also taken off our scoreboard on our screen, so I'll try to say our score more than normal here. On the Botkins side, they're able to scramble Oakley across. Meyer dinked across and blocked by number 23, Brooke Ratterman. Ratterman with a block for the point. Tied at 5 apiece. Hilgeford continue to serve. Dug by Jones. Pitts. Go over to Oakley. That doesn't go. Point for the Redskins. Redskins are coached by John Rogers. He has over 175 wins, or 175 wins coming into this year, his 10th year. Quite a record. Of course, the state championship 2 years ago in 8 straight regional appearances under Coach Rogers. Right now, Barhorse will slam it for the kill. Kaylee Barhorse now up to 8 kills as we take another look on our NKTelco Sports replay. We'll try another chance at that later on. Schwartz, Oakley will tip it across, and that will fall. Paige Oakley, her dink becomes her first kill of the night. In the game, Alexis Vhorn, number 5. She replaces Kayla Kohler as Jenna Pitts goes back to serve and will set out of the back row. Served by Pitts, hold house. Meyer goes to Ratterman. Hit across by Bergman. Meyer back set and pushed in the corner there by Abby Holdhouse. Read the court well. Found the open spot for the point. 8-6 Fort Loramie on our First National Bank scoreboard here in the second set. Holdhouse will serve. Dug by Jones. Bergman will have to hit it from on the floor, and it goes just out. Close to the line, but a little bit too long as the line judge is right there. Abby Holdhouse will continue to serve now with a 9-6 lead. Holdhouse serve, and there's an ace. Too hot to handle. Third ace of the night for the Redskins. It's Holdhouse who served a whole bunch of them in the first half, or first set, I should say. Serving a bunch here in the second set. Holdhouse serve, and there's another ace. Ball must be moving around a lot off the Holdhouse serve. She now stretches the lead to 11-6 in favor of the Redskins. Madison Oakley into the game in the back row, replacing Woodall. Coach Trigo trying to get another back row player. Handle the Holdhouse serve. Dug by Bergman. Oakley will go to pitch. She'll have to hit it flat-footed. Albers will set, and there's a nice save by Barhorse, but she got into the net or didn't make it across the antenna. So side out gives it to the Trojans. They trail 7-11. Sarah Bergman back to serve. Albers will set. Schwartz. Nice save there by Barhorst. And across. Oakley will push it back. Albers pushes it across. Oakley with a hit. Dug there by Stang. They'll set Barhorst, and that will drop in. So good hustle there. And a nice save before by the Redskins. Barhorst will get another look here. Coming from the left side, I think he's got a little bit of a tip, and that was able to get it inside the lines. To the point. There's a slide play by Ratterman. Nice dig by Botkins. Albers, this time to Stang. She hits it off the blocker, and Sarah Stang with another kill tonight. Casey Woodall will check back in for Coach Trigo. She checks in, and the libero Jones is in. You have to substitute and able to bring the libero back. Now Fort Loramie with a 13-7 lead. Pitts will try to push it across, and she finds a spot. Jenna Pitts times it just right. You can't do that too many times, and she found a spot where she caught the Redskins. Pulls her Trojans within 5, served by Jones. Stang will hit it. Dug by Pitts, pushed across by Woodall. Albers off the Stang hit. And a save, that will go out of bounds. Nice try by the Trojans. Scramble to try to keep it alive, but it went a little bit too wide. So side out gives it to the Redskins as Taylor Ernst will serve. 5'5" senior libero. Lefty serves from the left side of the backcourt. Dug by Schwartz a little too far, and Hilgeford puts it away. Hilgeford takes advantage of the overkill. She swats it away for the point. Lead back up to 11 right now, and that will go wide. Check that, it's 15-8. 15-8, now 15-9 in favor of Fort Loramie here in the second set. In the lineup will be Kayla Kohler. The senior Kohler with the serve across. Stang, Albers. Back to Stang through the blockers. Sarah Stang continues to be a force here tonight from that left front row position. In the lineup, 20, Abby Holdhouse. Also, Hattie Meyer will check in. Meyer will set and serve. Serve across. Kohler sets Woodall. Covered by the Redskins. Holdhouse. Dug by Bergman. Hilgeford. Battle with the net on the Redskins side. Stang. And there will be a Botkins player in the net. The side out will give it to the Redskins. Now with a 17-9 lead here in the second set. They won the first set 25-8. Short serve by Meyer, a little too short. Just the second missed serve of the night for the Redskins. Back on the Botkins side, Danielle Schwartz, or Danielle Schwartz, I should say. Meyer will set Holdhouse in the middle. She tries to put it away. She does get a tip on her hit. So credit Maeve Hilgeford with the kill. 18-10 lead for the Redskins. Trying to get their season record above 500 at 4-3. So that goes off the top of the net and goes wide. So back-to-back missed serves for the Redskins. Casey Woodall serving for the Lady Trojans. Running serve. Dug by Barhorst. Slide play to Hilgeford, and she puts it away. Ooh, they will say it is wide. Once again, the Redskins disagree. They thought there was some type of a tip. Referee's trying to explain something about where she hit it. Try to take another look on that last play. See the dig there, you do the slide play to Hilgeford, and they'll say it's just wide. As you see the replay, it was wide. Back to live action there. Kaylee Barhorse with the dink for the point. Botkins has closed the gap to 19-12. Maeve Hilgeford to serve. Hilgeford, a 5'9" senior from that middle blocking position. Dug by Schwartz. Fort Loramie side, and Barhorse puts it away. Talk about one of the keys for Botkins was to pass well, and they've struggled tonight on that as they will take a timeout. We'll take one too. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Jump, jump. What? Oh, come on.
Plastic surgery is very expensive today.
Jet!
Jet?
Come on, shoot him.
Need more bandwidth? Switch to NKTelco and run all your devices.
Welcome back. Botkins with the timeout. They're back on the court. Coach Rogers for Fort Loramie taking a little bit longer, taking his full minute of advice for his Lady Redskins as they lead 20-12 here in set 2. Set 1 went to the Redskins 25-8. Fort Loramie 3-3 overall. 1-0 in the Shelby County League. Botkins 1-3 on the season. Served by Hilgeford. Dug by Jones. Schwartz from the back row. On the right side, it's Holdhouse again. She's had some nice hits from the right side. Always tougher to hit on your right side than on your left side for all right-handed players, but she did a nice job on that play. Maeve Hilgeford continues to serve. Dug by Schwartz. Pitts will go to Bergman. She has a nice tip. Got the block, sucked the blockers to the middle and able to find the open spot. Her third kill of this set, 4 overall. Jenna Pitts will go back to serve. Dug by Ernst. Over to Barhorse. There's a tip. Pitts not able to save it. Kaylee Barhorse with another kill. In the lineup will be Sophia Albers as she will set. Meyer comes out. Abby Holdhouse to serve. That will go just wide. Fort Loramie's had 3 missed serves here in this set. I'm sure Coach Rogers not real happy with that. Right now his team though up 22-13. So happy with what the scoreboard says. Bergen will serve. Dug by Ernst. Back set to Barhorse with another kill. Kaylee Barhorse, 6 kills. This set, 13 kills overall. Barhorse serves across. They go to the Bergman from the back row. That'll sail too long. We have set point coming up here for the Lady Redskins. 24-14. Barhorse trying to finish the second set. Dug by Schwartz. They go back to Schwartz. Nice kill down the line. Danielle Schwartz able to keep the Lady Trojans alive. She records her second kill of the night. Alexis Jones, a senior libero, trying to stave off elimination. Albers will set Stang. Dug by Bergman. Hit across. Stang will tip it. Nice save there by Pitts. They will call a lift on Botkins, and that will end the second set. Your score on the First National Bank scoreboard: Fort Loramie 25, Trojans 15. Redskins take a 2-0 lead. Well, we step aside. We'll come back with set 3 here on NKTelco Sports.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you. Here's the thing, if you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage expert since 1946.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West Staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West Staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on a temp-to-hire basis. West Staff, your partner in business.
Welcome back. Getting ready to start set 3. Fort Loramie wins the first 2 sets, 25-8 and 25-15. Some of the stats so far for Fort Loramie: we have Kaylee Barhorse with 13 kills, Sarah Stang with 5 kills, Maeve Hilgeford with 3, Abby Holdhouse with 3. Hilgeford and Holdhouse have both have a lot of service points, well into the double digits. Brooke Radaman with a block for a point, also Morgan Holscher with a block for the point. For the Trojans, they've been led by Sarah Bergman with 4 kills. Also Jenna Pitts and Danielle Schwartz with 2 kills apiece. Casey Woodall also with the kill, as well as Paige Oakley. Botkins will go on to the court. Botkins won their first game of the season at Temple Christians and have lost 3 since then. Trying to stop a 3-game winning streak, and right now they're in an 0-2 hole. We'll be back to Fort Loramie's turn to serve as Sarah Stang will start again for the Redskins. Look over to the crowd. You look in the left, in the corner of the fan section, you see a lot of Fort Loramie students there came over here to support their team. One of them wearing some deer antlers of some type, so must be an inside story to that. Right now, the referees are getting ready to make sure everybody's in the right position. Check with the scores table. We are ready to roll. Set 3 here. Glad you're joining us here on NKTelco Sports. As Stang will serve. Dug by Schwartz. Pitts will go to Woodall. Off speed dug by Ernst. And there's a kill by Barhorse. That set was by Aaliyah Frillin, who just checked into the lineup. So another kill by Barhorse. Stang with the serve. Dug by Schwartz. That never makes it across. Quick 2-0 lead here for the Redskins. Stang will serve. Dug by Schwartz. Pitts. Go to Woodall through the blockers. Hilgeford able to keep it alive and put away by Barhorst again. Good recovery there out of the block there by Hilgeford. Able to have the opportunity for Barhorst to be set. So a 3-0 lead, Redskins over the Trojans. Serve across, Schwartz will dig it to Woodall, dug by Frilling. Set Holdhouse for the kill. Abby Holdhouse from the right side. Able to extend this Fort Loramie lead to 4-0. So I have an early substitution. Bella Uri in the lineup. Seeing her first action here tonight as they give Jenna Pitts a break. Served by Stang. And that won't go. 5-0 Redskins. Botkins on the season. They beat Temple Christian, and they've lost to Fairlawn, New Knoxville, and New Bremen. New Bremen lost was just yesterday. Last night, I should say. That'd be on Monday the 29th. Dug by Schwartz. Into the net, never made it across. Another point for the Redskins. Talked about a couple keys for Fort Loramie. Lean on their seniors. Their seniors have done a nice job, and also the consistency to be able to put points away, and they've done a nice job of that. There's an ace for Stang. Their seniors, Stang, Ernst, Kaylee Barhorst, and Maeve Hilgeford. I have mentioned their names a lot tonight, so they have come through tonight. They will lean on that senior leadership all year long. Go to Woodall, and that goes into the net. Hilgeford and Barhorst there for the block. We have a timeout on the floor as we will step aside here on NKTelco Sports.
When you choose Radio Hospital for your wireless needs, you get 13 convenient locations, no waiting and long lines, premier service after the sale, and all the latest technology. With locations in Lima, Findlay, Minster, Kenton, Defiance, Napoleon, Wauseon, Bryan, and Archbold. We are right around the corner from you. Visit us today and experience the Radio Hospital difference. We are simply neighbors serving neighbors, providing a refreshing alternative to high-pressure stores. Radio Hospital is your Verizon Wireless premium retailer.
Timeout by the Botkins Trojans as they try to stop this Redskin machine, who right now is at an 8-0 lead here in the set 3. Trying to finish here in 3 sets. Sarah Stang has served all 8 points. Last one being an ace. Dug by Schwartz, Pitts. In the middle, nobody home. Bergman and Jones tried to get to it. Looks like everybody's okay. Looks like Bergman will have to step out. Janelle Greavy's going to come in for Bergman. She's dove for the ball. Jones was in the vicinity. I don't know, she just landed it wrong. Hopefully Bergman is okay. Stang will continue to serve. Dug by Schwartz. Jones. Greavy hits it across. Slide play to Hilgeford. That goes too long, so they break the stretch at 9. Sarah Stang serves 9 straight points to start off this second set, but a side out to the Trojans. It's Casey Woodall back to serve. Running southpaw, dug by Ernst. They'll go over to Barhorse. That will go a little bit too long. Back-to-back points for Botkins. Looks like Bergman is doing all right. She'll replace Janelle Greavy. Good to see her back in the lineup. A slight limp in her walk, but I think she'll be all right. Woodall with the serve. Dug by Ernst. Drilling set. Welcome back. We apologize for our audio problems. We look like we're back now. It's Kaylee Barhorse back to serve. Lead now 12-4. It's the official score. We'll try to catch up on our video here in the third set. And there's an ace. Ace by Barhorse. 7th ace of the night for the Redskins as a whole. Again, we apologize for our audio problems. Hopefully we'll be good the rest of the way. Thanks for hanging with us here through troubles. Served by Barhorse Schwartz. They'll set Schwartz again through the blockers. Danielle Schwartz had two much taller blockers against her, but the Schwartz able to power it through. Nice set by the libero, Alexis Jones, as she goes back to serve. Serve across, dug by Barhorse. Albers will go over to Stang. Dug by Jones on the Fort Loramie side. Hit to Holscher. Chased down by Bergman. And not able to push it across. Point for the Redskins. Taylor Ernst will serve. Now with a 10-point lead for the Redskins. Bergman, that will be an ace. Ernst with a powerful serve, not too hot to handle. For another ace for the Redskins. Schwartz through the blockers. Nice try there by Austin, Emily Austin. Hawkins trying to keep it alive. Bergman with a dive, not able to get it to go. So that's a service point for Taylor Ernst. Lefty serve. Schwartz will dig it. Pitts hit by Woodall, dug by Ernst. Albers will push it across. Pushed across by Pitts. Slide play to Hilgeford. She'll have to push it across. Pitts will go to Woodall. She hits it with the left hand. Nice save by Emily Austin, number 11. Back on the Botkins side. Try to set Schwartz. Now pushed across. Nice volley. Stang will hit it. Nice dig by Jones back on the Loramie side. A little bit too far. Woodall puts it away. Casey Woodall takes advantage of an overpass. The lefty puts it away for the point. Nice long volley we had there. It's Kayla Kohler back to serve. Serve dug by Stang. Slide play to Hilgeford. Woodall again. Back-to-back kills by Casey Woodall. Back-to-back points for Botkins here in set 3. Trying to keep things alive. Barhorse keeps alive. Austin again, a nice save. In the middle, there's Woodall, this time dug by Ernst. Stang, that's blocked, and that will fall. Sarah Stang off the blockers. Records her 6th kill of the night. Abby Holdhouse will check in the game. Also, Leah Frilling. And Frilling, the sophomore, will go back to set. Seeing action here in the 3rd set. (18-7), Fort Loramie. Hit by Pitts, dug by Barhorse. Frilling chases it down but goes underneath the net. So a point to the Trojans. Danielle Schwartz, 3rd year on varsity, will serve. Off the top of the net, a nice save by Frilling. Stang, nice dig by Jones. Schwartz from the back row with a kill. Danielle Schwartz. Lady Trojans buried themselves in a 9-0 hole this set, but they've getting a little bit of momentum here in the 3rd set. They've really been even since then. They cut into the lead. Schwartz with another serve, this time into the net. Sarah Stang back to serve. That one into the net. Fort Loramie has had 8 aces, but they've also had 6 misses tonight. Casey Woodall lead it back to serve. Woodall serve, that will go wide. 5th missed serve of the night for Botkins, only 1 ace. Hilgefort will serve. And the lineup will be number 23, Brooke Ratterman. Ratterman into the front row. Hilgefort. And that will fall for the ace. Hilgefort continues to serve. There's another ace. Maeve Hilgefort don't keep track of service points, but she has had a bunch of them tonight. And into the lineup, Marissa Myring will go into the front row as Kaylee Barhorse will leave. She leaves with 16 kills on the night. Good night for Barhorse. Pitts will set Oakley. A little long. Talked about the kills for Hilgefort. Also want to quickly mention Paige Jones of New Bremen. They played Fort Loramie last Saturday. She set a state record as she had 53 kills in a 4-game match. That's a state record. So congratulations to Paige Jones, only a junior. I'm sure we'll be having several of her games, her and the Cardinals games coming up on NKTelco Sports. But again, a state record set by Paige Jones with 53 kills on Saturday against Fort Loramie. As we have a Botkins Trojan player in the net. Sophia Albers will check in. As Abby Holdhouse will serve. Nice save by Jones. Hit by Vhorn. There's Myring with the hit. Bergman off a couple blockers and down. Sarah Bergman, their 5th kill of the night. She will go back to serve, trying to keep her Lady Trojans team alive. Number 11, Emily Austin, checks back in the lineup for the Redskins. And there will be a ace for Bergman. Cuts the lead to 23-13. Dug by Ernst. Albers not able to chase it down, so back-to-back. Good serves there by Bergman. Not able to get across for Fort Loramie, so the Trojans trying to get a little momentum here late in the third set. Bergman has served 3 in a row. Dug by Stang. Mix up there, and it will fall. Now 23-16. Sarah Bergman served 4 in a row here. Pushed by Myring. They set Schwartz. Dug by Ernst. That will fall. Bergman with 5 straight serves. Cuts the lead to 6. And that one into the net. So now Fort Loramie at match point as Marissa Myring will go back to serve. Myring just checked into the lineup a few points ago. She serves it across. Dug by Jones, and that will fall. The Fort Loramie Redskins defeat the Botkins Trojans in 3 sets, 25-8, 25-15, and 25-17. Fort Loramie will go to 4-3 overall, 2-0 in the Shelby County League, where Botkins will go to 1-4 on the season, 0-2 in the Shelby County League. We'll take a break. We'll come back to wrap it up here on NKTelco Sports.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers to families with the pitter-patter of little feet to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Gabriel, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Lady Trojans fall to the Fort Loramie Lady Redskins in 3 sets. The final scores on our First National Bank score were 25-8, 25-15, and 25-17. Fort Loramie also wins the JV games 25-13 and 25-9. Fort Loramie now 4-3 on this season, 2-0 in the Shelby County League. Botkins drops their 4th in a row. They fall to 1-4 overall and 0-2 in the Shelby County League. Our players of the game, first for Fort Loramie, Kaylee Barhorst. She records 16 kills on the night to lead everybody by long ways. So the player of the game by Fort Loramie, that is sponsored by Brookins. Brookins Neighborhood Pub in Fort Loramie goes to Kaylee Barhorst. Also some of the other, you had Sarah Stang had 6 kills. Abby Holdhouse with 5 kills. Also Maeve Hilgefort with 3 kills. Now the player of the game for Botkins, sponsored by Subway, will be Danielle Schwartz. Schwartz, a junior, is all over the floor, had 4 kills on the night. Played all the way around, had a lot of digs from the back row. Had some tough hits through some taller players, but Danielle Schwartz, our player of the game for the Botkins Trojans. So congratulations to Danielle and also for the Kaylee Barhorse, Fort Laramie's player of the game. If you'd like to see the replay, if you didn't see the first one, that was on August 31st, 2017 at 8 p.m. The second one is on Thursday, September 1st at 8 p.m. That's on Channel 3 or in HD on 503. And as always, you can watch all the games on demand if you go to NKTelco.net and you go into the high school sports and you see the schedule. You can click on a link to watch it on demand. So that will wrap it up from here. For my producer, Isaac Sell, for the cameraman, Tyler Wolf, I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.